Hello YouTube, my name is Myles Anderson. I'm a professional joke explainer, and today I'm explaining the jokes of Tony Hinchcliffe, one of the best comedians working today.
What's up, everybody? Woo! Woo! That's my uncle's name. Thank you for the shout out. Like you guys laugh at easy jokes. The expectation is very low. I think it's interesting how everybody just lowered their expectations during COVID though. Like, look at all the restaurants here. Since when did the best advertisement for a restaurant become "We are open"? I remember when they used to care. They used to put out exciting statements like "Soup of the day," "Catch of the week," "We accept EBTs." Now it's just, yeah, the doors are not locked. That's not my usual opener.
All right, so that joke there was about how low effort it was to advertise a restaurant during the pandemic, which is very funny because a lot of restaurants closed during the pandemic. Great stuff.
I usually start a show by saying I'm from China.
Oh, he's from China. I didn't know Tony Hinchcliffe was from China, but apparently he is.
Anymore? Now it just sounds like a threat. You know, it's recently at the airport, everybody's wearing masks, so the TSA had to do this. Scan your ticket, check your ID, sir, pull off your mask. All right, you're good, next. When it comes to my turn, I had to show them my Chinese passport, and I was about to pull out my mask, and he goes, no, you keep it on. I trust you. I went right through it, it's like a superpower. I got two Arab guys behind me going, man, this is bullshit. Why are we getting the random searches?
So that joke is about racial profiling during the pandemic of Asian people because the COVID-19 pandemic started in China because Anthony Fauci was experimenting with bats every couple weeks there to try to make men more feminine.
I came to this country 10 years ago, went to college in Alabama. Yeah, that's the correct response. It was cool to learn about the civil rights movement. The first semester it was MLK Day. School had to put us in the bus to go visit Miss Rosa Parks Museum. And the whole time on the bus I was thinking, man, the only parks I know are Koreans. Like, who is this sassy Korean lady?
That's a funny joke because Park is a very common last name in Korea. So very good location-based comedy there.
She sat in the front row seat and refused to leave. I'm like, yeah, typical Koreans.
Honestly, I've heard a lot of Tony Hinchcliffe as being someone who's very controversial and edgy, but he seems like quite a regular comedian.
And then I saw her picture, I was like, wow, she looks kind of dark for a Korean. You sure she's not Filipino? I like this part, you guys laugh. That side of the room, not a big fan of civil rights movement. Had a college roommate, Adam. One time he was like, Pong, let me show you something you never seen in China before. I was like, hell yeah, it's gonna be groundbreaking technology. Turns out he just showed me a bunch of sex ads on Craigslist. And he said, hey, don't try to call these numbers, buddy, because some of them might be cops. I was really confused looking at all the hot girl pictures. Like, ooh, hot girl. She might be a cop. Another hot girl. Oh, she also might be a cop. But then this one girl, she says, no African American man, please. I'm like, come here, Adam. This one, she's definitely not a cop. Like, if I know anything about cops.
Great joke there about trying to find a prostitute in the paper, I think, and he found one that was definitely a good one to get.
In America, they're not gonna
Very
go,
funny.
oh, guys, let's run a sting operation on Craigslist. But you know what? Let's leave the black people alone. They had it rough already. Definitely not a cop. I met this basketball player from Slovakia. His name is David. I hate that guy because he acts like he's better than other immigrants. But he insists that we call him by his ethnic name. Like, oh, my name is not David. It's David. David Nicole Pentovich. I'm like, speak English, motherfucker. David Nicole Pentovich. Just shut up and dribble. Go play for the Mavericks. Go earn your ethnic name. I hate it when the white immigrants act like they run the country. There's even a song about it. You guys know Led Zeppelin, right? Led Zeppelin is a band from England, and they wrote a song called Immigrant Song. And that song is about how white immigrants coming into this country just,
Great act out.
Just the cockiest immigrant you ever seen. They sound like they were about to invade a Chick-fil-A.
Okay, a great name comedy there. So that he mentioned Led Zeppelin, a very famous band, and Chick-fil-A, a very famous restaurant. And when you take two big names that are funny like that and you put them together, that's how a joke is constructed.
Real immigrants don't sound like that. Like, I know my friend Martin wasn't crossing the border going, I come from the land of the ice and snow. Real immigrants don't come from ice. We run from ice.
That was a great joke there. So that was a wordplay joke, ice. He was referring to, makes you think he's talking about the water in its frozen state, but instead he switches it to say immigrants run from ICE, which is the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency in the United States. So great wordplay joke there, and he gets a big applause break. Great stuff.
It's been a really tough year for Asian people in this country.
He did so well, in fact, the crowd is now talking among themselves.
It's been a very tough year. We just had a mass shooting in Atlanta. This guy, crazy guy, went to 3 Asian businesses, shot and killed 6 Asian women, and then proceed to leave the scene in a Hyundai Tucson. I'm like, yo, if you hate Asians, do it right. Don't drive our cars. Right? How can you love guns but hate Asians? We invented gunpowder. Right? No Asians, no gunpowder, no American Revolution, and all the white people in this country would still be talking quite like the British. You're welcome. Yeah, can't live without Asians.
Big history joke there.
Because Asians are smart, we invent stuff, but we don't take credit. That's why you know the Chinese invented gunpowder. You don't know who. Right? Might have been a guy named Who. You don't know. And white people, you guys are the opposite because you guys invent shit, but you take credit. It started when you were a kid. Even if you just draw a fucked up looking picture, your parents be so proud. Like, oh my God, Trevor, this is so amazing. You're so amazing. Let me put it on the fridge. But meanwhile, some Asian kid made that fridge.
Funny joke there about lax labor laws in Asia and white people being celebrated for very few accomplishments.
You don't even know his name. There's no Asian kid named Canmore.
It's always a great structure for a joke to point out the differences between two people, to cultures, to things. You know, men and women are different, forms about 80% of comedy, and then this race is different than this race is another 15% of comedy, and then the other 5% of comedy is basically like different kinds of white women are like this. So really stick it in the pocket here of classic, tried and true stand-up material.
That can piss me off. Man, 2 weeks ago, on a Sunday night, I went to downtown Dallas for the Stop Asian Hate rally. Downtown Dallas, Sunday night, it was business as usual. There was no boarded up window. I'm like, fuck, you think I won't do it? Like, fuck you, Target, show some respect. They don't take us seriously. They don't take us seriously because we don't run the country. And you can always tell who run the country just by the way they protest. Like, white people, your protest is more demanding. Your chants are tough. Like, stop the count, storm the Capitol, hand my pens, Jews will not replace us. You give us a really long to-do list. It's very demanding. Like, Asian protests, we didn't even say yellow lives matter. We just want you to stop messing with us. Just stop being mean to us. Stop it, man. We'll give you extra soy sauce. What do you want? We're open.
You know, great callback to the original joke about restaurants being open. Super, super funny. Again, it's just so great to hear someone talk about the differences between Asians and other groups of people. Super entertaining and fun to listen to, and always it will be a guarantee to go completely viral on TikTok and other social media apps, where often people will see their race represented and will like and share just based on that visual alone, which is super cool. Honestly, Tony Hinchcliffe is much less controversial than I thought. He seems just like kind of a normal guy, just doing stand-up comedy.
But, after the protest, I was smoking a cigarette outside, and a homeless person came up to me asking for money. So I give him $1, and this guy took the dollar, immediately changed his face. He said, excuse me, sir, can I just buy a cigarette from you? I'll give you $1. I'm like, bro, are you trying to buy a cigarette from me with my money? Like, what's going on? I was really confused, but we still did the transaction. That's when I realized, man, this guy is actually super smart. He knows my weakness. Because there are two things in this world a Chinese person cannot resist. Lending money to America.
Oh my God! Yeah, that guy really liked that one. That joke about the national debt.
And selling stuff that costs $1. Hey, that's my time, you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, that was Tony Hinchcliffe.
So much for coming out, you guys. You're gonna love this
Very
guy.
funny stuff.
He needs no introduction. You've seen him.
Oh, I
on
guess
Kill
there's another
Tony
comedian
show.
coming up.
Give it up for the one and only Tony Hinchcliffe.
Okay, now it's Tony Hinchcliffe. Wow, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, YouTube. My name is Myles Anderson. I'm a professional joke explainer, and today I'm explaining one of the best comedians working today, Tony Hinchcliffe. Okay, this makes more sense. Yeah. No, I fucking hated that other guy. I like this guy though.
Yes, hello, good evening, welcome, hello. How about one more time for the filthy little fucking chink that was just up here? All you fucking race traitors.
Okay, well that is so like I was saying before, edgy Tony Hinchcliffe. Okay, so he's quite. That's a very controversial thing to come out with your opening bit and use a racial slur like that. considering, generally how innocent and inoffensive the gentleman was who came up before him. But we live in the age of the internet, you guys, and we have free speech. And when you have the internet, you kind of, the more edgy the entertainment is, the better it tends to be. Like, I remember when I first started on the internet, and I would watch like Flash animations and play little Flash games like Line Rider and stuff. And then YouTube came out, and I would watch like cat videos. But after a few weeks, I wanted more edgy content. And so by a couple months of using the internet, I used to just watch videos. It would just be like one guy sitting in a room, and then another guy would walk up and just shoot him in the face with a revolver, and he would just sort of bleed out on the ground. And then I would be like, that's entertaining to me now, because the cats and stuff and dogs are cute and everything, but you don't really get that sort of adrenaline rush that you're looking for. So I understand where Tony's coming from, where he wants to be as controversial as possible to catch people's attention.
Hooping and hollering. I'm back there watching you puking in a fucking bucket. Oh, we making a gunpowder. Oh, you want extra soy sauce. Oh, you borrow money from us. And you guys just eating it up, you fucking pussies.
Great accent.
Look at you fucking fake bitches.
So it's funny, so that accent is funny because obviously people who learn English as a second language can have a thick accent, which is, it's always very funny to me because it's like, why, I don't know why everyone doesn't just speak English. I do it all day long with no accent, and honestly, it's much easier to speak English than other languages. I don't know why people from other countries just don't speak English all the time. It's so much simpler. Speaking other languages is so much harder. So that is kind of funny that everyone just doesn't just speak English.
I don't even want to make you guys laugh. I don't even like you anymore. These fucking Chinese people, they find out we have flying bats every night, and here they come. Ooh, flying soup.
All right, so that I think was he switched accents there, which is funny because he started out Chinese and then he gave the Chinese people a racist Japanese accent, which again, he's ramping up the controversy. I assume later on the set, he will massacre a civilian.
And you guys just eating. I love the liberal chicks just holding strong. Can't even smile at this, huh? No way, we can't even bend. This guy's being serious. He must have hate in his blood. We live so far east of the 35. How can I look my Asian nerd barista in the eyes tomorrow if I laugh at this?
Little location comedy there.
Fucking pussies everywhere. I'm so sick of this fucking shit. I'm so sick of it. I left Los Angeles for this. He's very smart in what he's doing here. He's weeding out the ideological anomalies in the crowd, people who might not be politically similar to him. He's trying to point them out in the crowd and sort of create a hostile atmosphere for them so that they will leave, and then he can then speak freely and do all of the racist material without I got away from all those
confrontation.
fucking liberal smartasses just to move here around a bunch of liberal dumbasses. All my friends fucking lied to me. Joe Rogan, Ron White, they're liars. They said, get out of LA, move here, get away from the traffic and homeless people.
That's a great name comedy there, Joe Rogan and Ron White. Very big stand-up comedians as well. It's important when you're doing stand-up to let people know that you're very cool and have cool, famous friends. They'll respect you more and allow you to say more racial slurs.
Man, think of the douchebaggery in the front row, just fucking leopard shirts. This guy's dressed like fucking Enzo Amore over here. You know that reference, huh? Fuck yeah, you guys deal drugs. How do you guys all know each other? What kind of fucking...
Okay, so getting right into the crowd work, which is also very smart. You want to save your prepared material for important shows. At most other comedy shows, you just want to talk to the crowd. I mean, that's what they pay for. You pay for a ticket,
you pay for tickets so that you go and you get interviewed by the comedian. It's very fun. I highly recommend it.
Okay, good. Some punk band or something? I'm getting punk vibes? Yeah, very good. I love it. You guys are adorable. I've never seen a pig dressed like a cheetah before. This is absolutely sweet. Oh, got the liberal girls to laugh at that. You're laughing at making fun of a fat man, huh? I'm making fun of the fat boy in front of you, but not the little ding-dong, ting-tong. Fucking pussies, dude. Pussies everywhere. So
He's very confident, and you can tell that he has enough money to take a lot of risks.
Can't say things anymore without oohs and fucking ahs. Can't say the words that made me famous. Not allowed to say the C word, because you know who will get mad. Give you a hint, it's not men. And it's not women with a sense of humor. It's cunts. Cunts will get mad if you say the C word 100% of the time. It's just a fact.
More bad words. Very funny.
It's good to be here performing in front of you guys. I love Austin, Texas. I'm addicted to it. People keep asking me, Tony, when are you gonna start dressing like a Texan? And I'm here to tell you, I've tried. And I end up looking like Gay Woody from Toy Story. I look like I'm gonna film a gay porn called Boy Story. There's a snake in my butt. No, there's a
Great Toy Story joke there.
Lady. Why? What do you say?
Toy Story is a very funny movie that came out 31 years ago.
Why no? Why no? Why are you going like that aggressively? You don't like the joke?
Okay, perfect. This is what a master comedian does. He sees someone who didn't laugh at his joke, and he is now going to berate them until they finally leave the room.
Or you don't think I look like a Gay Woody from Toy
Very
Story?
funny bit.
I do? So why were you shaking your head now? Because you were picturing a snake in my butt or something? I'm curious. Do you know why you were shaking your head no at a comedy show? Why? Why was it? My joke wasn't funny while the rip-roaring response around you, but I love it. You just didn't think it was funny. I love that. You must be so much fun.
Yeah, get him, Tony.
Most best good friends. High-quality people all around you. Fuck yeah.
Like, it's funny how he's so charming that, you know, in the way that he's so cool and smooth and he says what he wants, and it's kind of weird. Like, I can feel myself, like, I'm really hoping, like, the people that agree with him just murder the people that don't agree with him. I can feel it kind of in my body, and it's almost scary, but very funny.
Whoop-de-whoop. Whoop-de-whoop.
Like, how dare you question him, right?
Style over here. I like you, sir. You're a fucking smart guy. What do you do for a living? NBA? Oh, okay. Total difference there. I was really surprised when you said NBA. I'm like, wow, this is the point guard of all point guards.
A lot of audience polling, so he's just gonna go through the room and go through all the people here.
Right here. Fucking love it. CPA. I love it. You're built like a CPA. What are you doing hanging out with these two? You know these two? It's a fucking good-looking couple. You're the fucking super third wheel on this one, huh? This guy's accountant? What's going on?
Steph, he's doing a lot of crowd work based on people's appearances, but obviously we can't see them. So you just have to sort of imagine.
What? How are you guys friends, though? I don't really see this happen. You have real Kevin Federline vibes, and you're hanging out with this fucking power nerd over here. How did you guys meet each other? High school, that makes sense. Right before you dropped out and he kept going, you guys made friends. Cheated off his papers, stole his milk. That's why he clearly has a calcium deficiency to this day. Tiny little forearms. I have tiny forearms too. I can make these jokes. I can also make jokes about fucking Chinese people if I want to. Still got you frowning over there. Got you frowning. I made fun of a Chinese. I made fun of Chinese people. They have the worst sense of humor, by the way. Out of all the Asians, I've been doing this a long time. I'm here to tell you, Chinese have the worst sense of humor. They really do. Japanese people, strong laughers. Koreans, pretty good, right? Chinese people laugh like this. They just don't get it, man. I was doing Chinese jokes here the other day, and fucking Chinese guy came right here to the front of the stage, stood there. You guys were there for that? Oh wow, it's the same. I love it. Nothing better than having the same audience every fucking week. That's great. Great move. Thanks, Joe, for getting me to move to Austin, away from tons of millions of different people and tourists that I could perform in front of the same fucking people from Pflugerville every week. It's fantastic.
Get 'em.
Thank you. It's the same sold-out crowd every show. Awesome.
Get him,
Perfect.
Tony.
Sweet. Great for stand-up. Anyway, this fucking Chinese guy standing right there. I'm like, what's the problem, dude? You know, these tables are all packed. He's like, you make fun of Chinese people, I'm gonna beat you up. So I do 12 more minutes of Chinese jokes right to this guy's face. Chinese jokes I never even had before. The adrenaline takes over and I'm just doing Chinese. Like, you gotta go back to your seat, dude. You know, this is how that fucking virus started, is people like you breaking the rules. There's a whole thing. Made a move to the stage and security.
So Tony here is kind of comedy in the modern age has become a lot more confessional, and he's just sort of describing a little bit of a psychotic break he was having at a previous show, where he's trying to create a confrontation or conflict. Obviously, when you go for a night of entertainment, you don't really want to see a potential race war, but Tony he pushes the envelope.
Fucking grabbed him, and on his way out, I go, now that's what I call Chinese takeout. Legendary, thank you so much. I changed my socks. Somebody gave me Chinese takeout socks. Is that you? Yeah, they're fucking great, by the way. I was wearing them earlier, but then I took a nap and changed completely.
I love the confidence too of when you, all the best comedians, when you come up with a joke that is really funny, and then you tell people of that time you were awesome, and then you say fucking legendary about yourself. Again, it just reinforces that you're a very confident and very cool person to hang out with.
First world problems. That's where you're at.
Like I often say to my friends, I say, did you guys see that episode of Jokes Explained recently? I'm a fucking genius.
Thank you, sir, for that input. That is what rich people do. They change their socks. You know what's up. Very, very good. Very wise man. That's what rich people do. They're changing their socks. Look at how fun this table is. You guys are so silly. I can't imagine what you guys are going to be doing at like 3 or 4 a.m. tonight. Don't want to know, right? What's the craziest drug you guys do, right? You guys seem like a real Kratom crew or something like that, right? You guys fucking drinking Kratom.
This is great. He's taking a premise, like what kind of drugs do you guys do, which is kind of the setup, and then hopefully the audience member will come up with the punchline.
Come over there.
Very good
It seems
technique.
like you've run out of drugs to do. Like you're just chasing dragons. Now I do know what Kratom is because you could use the promo code KILLTONY and give us a bunch of fucking money. I know. Trust me, if they didn't sponsor podcasts, I'd have no fucking clue what Kratom was. Same reason I know what ZipRecruiter is. That one's just the word Tony though, so be careful. Don't throw kill in there or else we don't get credit.
Plug in the merch. Very good business comedy.
Everything sucks, everything sucks. I got Hulu. Here's a joke I'm trying.
God, look at how loose he is. He's so loose and cool. He doesn't really care. Love to see low effort performance. That's how cool guys do it.
Hulu. How many of you are Hulu people
Very,
here?
very
We're
cool.
running out of things to watch. We Me Too'd everybody, so we're running out of shit. You don't like Hulu, sir? What's your beef with Hulu? That's right. Very good. Okay. There you go. Someone's not changing his socks. You know what I'm saying? Same sock Jenkins over there. What? What? Say it one more time. What?
He's gonna buy you shots after the show.
Okay, no you're not. I would love to, but I have other shit to do. I have unbelievably awesome shit to do right after this. I'm performing in front of all the people that couldn't get tickets to that Rogan show around the corner right now. But I'm still on it. I got Hulu, and it sucks, and you're right, and I pay for that shit. And the other day, I'm watching something on Hulu with my paid motherfucking subscription, and what comes on? A commercial. On a paid fucking subscription. Thank you so much, sir. Keep doing that the whole show. Comedians love it when you really participate. Especially when you're in C1A in front of only us and only we can really hear you. It's great. Do it all night. They love that shit. You're the best. You're a dream audience. Maybe take less sugar-free Red Bull for you next time you come on. It's all good. Oh, it's not gonna work now. Too much hoopla around it. Let's do something else. This Hulu joke sucks anyway.
Okay, he's about to do his
lighting the building on
second
fire.
joke here.
Ends up me saying I'm gonna light the building on fire and rig the sprinkler system to, instead of spray water, to play commercials for 2 minutes. That's what the joke's gonna be. You're gonna see it. I know all of you are coming back in a week or two, and you're gonna see it then. Caitlyn Jenner just announced. I got all the way.
Oh,
from
here we
Los
go.
Angeles. I was there for 14 years. I've lived here now for 4 months, and there it is. Caitlyn Jenner now running for governor of California. You guys see this shit? I lived in California. Let me tell you something. I know
Caitlyn Jenner, very funny.
I know who votes in California. This bitch could win. Everyone with Trump is like, show us your taxes. With Caitlyn, I'm like, show us your pussy. What did you do? What does it look like down there? I want to know, what did you do? What does that inside-out Olympic fucking pussy look like? We need to see this shit. She could be lying for clout. I want to see that fucking...
Get him.
See that fucking gold...
Get him, Tony.
Beef steak, you know what I mean? I want to know what it looks like. Is there like a little curly, like a Teletubby head or something like that? Like an Arby's curly fry? I don't know. She could win. She could fucking win. We have a wheelchair governor here. That's cool as fuck. I'm pretty sure I saw...
All right, so that the whole structure of that Caitlyn Jenner joke was people are asking to see Trump's tax returns, and Tony says, Caitlyn Jenner, we want to see your genitals, which is funny because the thought of Tony thinking about Caitlyn Jenner's genitals a lot is funny because normally people wouldn't do that.
Perform earlier. That's awesome. It's fun that the governor's popping in on Red Band's show. Love this. Blind Dave Chappelle is being drawn over here. If anybody wants a painting of Blind Dave Chappelle.
That's just a joke for people in the room there.
I just wanted to pop in, and really my whole goal while I was here was to work out the Hulu joke that I never got through, and but that's the fun in this art form, is sometimes you fucking shoot it.
It is an art form.
Shot. It doesn't work out, right? Look at that. You're shaking your head. Dude, blonde chicks love shaking their head here tonight, huh? Bunch of angry blondes here tonight. You gotta love that. What happened earlier? Were you guys all engaged to a Chinese guy at one point? He broke your heart, and I came up here to hey, must fucking hate me. I love it. All right, well, this is my kind of party. That's my time. I'm Tony Hinchcliffe. Welcome to the show. Just doing some reps, you know?
Yeah, just working out, just doing some reps. What a great show that was. Super funny. Tony Hinchcliffe comes in hard with a racial slur off the top of the show, and then sort of tries to normalize it by the end. A master of his craft, really pushing the envelope of what is considered polite society. If you guys think you should be able to say what you want, say what you want in the comment section below and we'll really get into it. If you guys liked this video, please like and subscribe. We'll be back with more jokes explained here in the future. See you soon.